Come on, stream. Let's go. Let's go.
It's legit, like, you couldn't even run the ball against them. You fumble every other play.
And then I fumble on a kickoff, which no one ever does.
And the way that the computer lines up the hits, too, it's just, they don't miss. You would think a big hitter would miss every once in a while.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Oh.
These folks are fired up as
good start here.
Do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's start here.
Here we go. 180! Watch the twist. 11. 13. Hey, team 6.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo.
Yeah, David's a white team.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Here we go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Just grab him.
Bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here we go. 180! I got you.
Right back to Sanders on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They try to quick swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, gun.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Get out of it.
Do not.
You just talk here. You don't have to rip my ear off.
He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got Njoku, his big
Got stuck
tight
on the
end.
guy.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Just a 5-yard
Where
pickup
you guys going?
leads to 4th down. Going for it with Sanders.
No, just run. On the ball, what are you doing?
They stop him for no gain.
It just stopped.
Surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Thanks, email. I know I'm live.
Naeem Hines, his first. Able to take it down
What?
to 42. It's a
No,
6-yard
you can't have a
gain on the
camper.
ground, and that'll make
No.
it 2nd and 4.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Tell me you can have a candy, then you can't have lunch.
It's Hines. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run.
Oh, they all got bumped.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Poop stick.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Where's the PI? Where's the PI?
6-yard line, 2nd and 10. A quick throw to Ratley. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's
only 3 yards on the catch.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Oh, let him get up.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Idiot. Hit freaking square, you dumb
in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 4.
So they'll
Not
come
good.
up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And again this time to the table.
Oh, go forward.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there.
130 pounds is supposed to go forward on Joey Bosa, right?
A guy like this who can not only spell your starter.
Come on, he's like 180. I don't know what he is.
Trying to keep the
Saquon would have
drive
fell
going
forward.
here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And here's Murray. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Big man, our win.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, stop it. Shut up, Connor. I got the first down.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
No, I didn't say I hit the wrong button.
That didn't happen.
I got the first down. Shut up.
This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Oh, linebacker?
Hardman, the intended
Nah,
target.
safety.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
The new free safety now that Neal's a cornerback.
Right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Oh, block feint.
So getting the 7-0
Noah.
is huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Beat the crowd out of it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Yeah, let's get set.
Murray now to throw. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And a nice gain.
What do I pay you for, Joey?
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st down, Hines. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that
fucking whiff.
every time.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Bengals, they widen their lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field.
Oh,
well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Just weighing in the sun.
Or stop.
What?
Not behind you.
Oh.
Get off that. Get off the clothes.
The LA offense ready to go.
You're worse than a dog, man.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the
You're
first
acting like
half.
a dog.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some doubt.
Doing that.
Especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
From there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. Give him 6 on the play.
Fletcher.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Uh-oh. Oops.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
What? Oh.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Good thing I was blocking half the team on 3 rushers.
They've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Who that? 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Switch up. Mike, check, 59.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete.
Hopkins was a touchdown.
Surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't
I was trying to do what I wouldn't have done.
The Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Murray now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 1st down, Murray. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's having a nice little
Yeah,
first
can you get off the clothes like I've asked you 4 times, or you're going to go to your bed? Look at me. What did I just say? What were the words that just came out of my mouth? You don't remember because you're not listening. What did I say?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Chad.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drop.
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for L.A. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they're prepping for.
Did you just throw that off a lineman's shoulder pad?
They call it a loss of a yard.
Oh, get away from me. Or go to your room.
That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 1 back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
1 Omaha. Check 15. Shoot! Watch the shoot! I got you.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's Hines. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Boom. Boom. Why you do that like that? Oh.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, it's Hines.
Don't dive. You got 96 speed. Don't dive.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a
All right, pick a new dance. It's like the 3rd time he did it.
Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they
Looks like some white guy developed the dancing too.
point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point
Most
winds up
likely.
successful.
They said whatever they do in Fortnite, do that.
Yeah.
To kick it away.
Orange Julius. Orange Justice, whatever it is.
That'll be taken in
Julius is
the
the
end
ice cream
zone.
place.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Oh, boy.
In the air, and now it's intercepted.
Just tackle.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. First play, the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Isn't that nice? You can actually hold on to the ball.
Down, it looks like right at the 15. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
No.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. First and 10. Let's go. Mark 55. 11. I got you, son. Mike 55,
To throw is Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Garoppolo.
I hit square, you bum.
Joku, the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Kill. White. 11. 58 for Mike. It's our field.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Bird to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance
of fucking
either
course.
making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Oh, what a square you are. Up
I was
3
going to kick the
touchdowns.
field goal anyway.
You're up 3 touchdowns, and you're gonna kick a field goal with 2 sets. You're such a square. Oh my, you're afraid you're gonna lose this game or something? Oh my goodness, I can't believe what I just saw.
As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime.
Well, hopefully that field goal will save you from defeat.
To receive, they have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 7, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Murray now on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Can you just lay on the bed?
Damian Rattling, his second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I think you kicked that field goal. Really needed it.
Last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer. Deuce. 11. Hey, gun. He's coming in motion. Hey.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Quit talking about it.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's it.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Okay, just stand there.
Picked off inside the 10. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
And that's some fucking shit.
It's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Until they fix those defenders, this game is jacked up. You could just cover 9 guys with a linebacker and outrun everybody.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
You're literally 13 yards downfield, and you can just make up the distance. This game kick rocks, man.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Get off the close.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring
Why? There's a whole room. Get off the close.
Touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. No problem there on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, you moved? Okay.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all of
possession catch that. And I gotta.
Now and then, partner, you need that one guy.
That's because he got hit, right? Yeah, it like whooped him out of it.
Maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
I got this.
On first down, Garoppolo taking a deep shot here.
Why are you throwing it over there?
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Here we go.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check Bravo. Check hot route. Hot. Mark 55. Mark 50. Hey, gun.
To throw.
Football players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Hey, orbit. Mike 55. I got this.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Why don't you try the field goal?
And the way this
make
offense
it.
has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
You might need it later.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Garoppolo now. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the...
Hold on a second.
Huh?
Hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't tell you, but I got a breakout scenario for Hardman, so that's all I was really concerned about.
Did you get it?
I did, yeah. But I'm forcing him the ball to try to make sure I get it.
What was it, 100 yards or 2 TDs?
Yeah, yeah. Literally, that was the goal. It's just whatever you do, make sure you get the breakout.
Garoppolo on first down.
Yep.
And this will be incomplete.
Yep. Just can't catch balls,
Play on
right?
the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Physical play, right?
Just
Yep.
nothing
Physical
there
play.
again. He's been sacked multiple times.
Just catch the ball.
Interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder.
He literally just made up 20 yards of ground before he could run 5. This game's broken. What do you want?
Still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Well, why don't you try again?
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On 1st down, Hines. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They run the counter. It's Hines. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
I think you're in field goal range.
2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. That's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
They'll run forward with Hines. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the the sidelines. The head coach, that was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Butker on for the PAT.
It's going to work.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. We got 4. We got 4.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Check, check, 59. Hey, me and you all day.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. It's complete to Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Focus, defense, focus.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Coming to you. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 55, 55. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert.
Was there a 12 o'clock bowl game today?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. There's Garoppolo to throw, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike, 55. Check. Hey, alert! Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Ready. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? You don't see me in your nightmares, son.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is Hines, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they will fall to